Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen, and today I'm going to make something that's really simple, and it's from store cupboard ingredients plus a little bit of leftovers. So I have some leftover mashed potato that I've got in this bowl here. I've got a few frozen peas, but all I've done is what have I done? Poured boiling water. Put them into a pot, poured boiling water over them, just to start that thawing process. I have salt, pepper, I've chopped a few chives, and I've got a tin of salmon. Now, you could make this dish with salmon, you could make it with tuna, you could even make it with sardines, but I don't like tuna, I love salmon, so salmon fish cakes it's going to be, and I'm going to be cooking them in the air fryer. So come on down. Oh dear, I'm gonna cough. Come on down and see what we're doing. Right, you can see the bowl with the mashed potato, and I'm going to add in these chives which I've chopped, yeah, fairly finely. You may be able to do better, you may do a lot worse. Some people find it really easy, much easier to use a pair of scissors to chop them with. If that's what you do, then you carry on. You do whatever works for you. So I'm mashing this down now because the chives I really want to get, well, I want to get everything all the way through, but I can use the fork to mash them in so they're all mashed in nicely. Now I'm going to go in with the peas, and oh, blow it, they're there, I'll use them all. Just going to stir those, in fact, I will stir them through, get them into the mash, trying not to break them up. That's the most difficult thing. I don't want the peas to be a pea mush. Right, and now I'm going to go in with the salmon. Now, I'm going to regret doing this like this because, well, I'm just going to take it out, take off any of the skin that I can see, like so, and I'm just going to get rid of any bones, although the bones you can eat, and I'm trying not to break it up too much because we want to know that there's salmon in there, so we want pieces of salmon, and this is the skin that I'm just going to take off now. You can leave it on if you want, but I just think it will look better if I can get rid of most of it. Now sometimes you'll find that the skin will peel off really easily, like that bit did, but other times not so easy. So just break it up. As I say, we want to know that we've got the chunks of salmon there, don't we? Right. I wouldn't use red salmon for this, it's too expensive, and it's far nicer in a salmon and cucumber sandwich. This is just pink salmon that I bought from Lidl when they were doing an offer where I got, I don't know, 24 tins for £19, something like that. Right, just rinse off my hands because I'm going to use salt and pepper now. My gravity salt and pepper pots, which I love because I just do this. And the pepper's coming out. I had seasoned the mash anyway, but just adding a bit more, and the same with the salt. And do you know what? I'm going to add just a little chilli sauce. Other chilli sauces are available. And now, sorry, put your gloves on. If I can find them. Oh, look at that, first go. Woohoo! Obviously in a professional kitchen you would use gloves. In your own kitchen you don't need to, but I've got chilli in there now, and knowing me, what I'd do is I'd rub my eyes, my nose, whatever, and I'd certainly know I'd got chilli, wouldn't I? Right. God, one struggling. And then we'll just mix, as I say, we're trying not to mush up the peas and the fish cakes. That's made it quite wet now, actually, adding the chilli sauce. Do I regret it? I'll let you know. Right, then when they're all mixed, we're going to pop them onto the board in little balls. Just clearing the board off of the bits and bobs. Now, just take, there you go, bigger than, I don't know, I suppose it's about the size of a snooker ball. Yeah, that's what I'm going for, a snooker ball size. Any snooker players out there, if I'm wrong, I apologise. And oh, that's going to have a nice bit of salmon in that one. I could feel that piece. This snooker ball size, I'm going to get 4. If I made them smaller, obviously I'd get more. But I'm only going to be having 2 today. So, in fact, well, some are snooker ball, some are, yeah, I don't know what size. And we've got a little baby one here. Right. New balls, please. Okay, so we've got our fish cakes, and all we're going to do is just squeeze them down with the palm of your hand. And then I am going to take this glove off now, and I'm going to spray, and I've got avocado oil in here, and I'm just going to spray them. Don't need to preheat, but I'm going to, because I just think I'll get more of a crisp outer. So hold on whilst I move you. Right, we're going to cook in the mega zone, so I will take out the divider and my trays, and I'm just going to spray the trays, and then we're going to pop the fish cakes in. No flour, no breadcrumbs. By all means, if you feel that they need it, panne them in egg or flour, then egg, then breadcrumbs, or just toss into a little seasoned flour. Your fish cakes, your choice. Right, so everything's cooked, so all we're doing is, well, reheating and browning really. So let's go to air fry. We'll go to 180 and we'll go mega zone and 20 minutes, and we'll see how that goes. I'll bring you back and we'll see what they're looking like. Right, we're finished, and they finished before the time that I set. They finished in about 12 minutes. I turned them over at about 8 minutes. And adding the chilli sauce will add to the flavour, but it did make them spread a bit, as you can see. So I'm going to get out 2, if I can. What would I do differently? Do you know what I would definitely do is I would put them on parchment paper, so that they're just easier to move. So we'll get 2 out for my dinner. Oh, excuse me. The little baby one I'm actually going to have as my taster. So let's get you moved again.